Did you know that the frequency of lightning strikes associated with a thunderstorm relates to the height and intensity of that storm? The amount of lightning a thunderstorm produces relates to the amount of ice particles in the upper part of the storm, where temperatures are below freezing. Ice particles generate a different charge than raindrops below, and since opposite charges attract each other, the result is a bolt of lightning. So it would make sense that a taller thunderstorm with a much deeper core of ice particles, and thus many, many more particles, would support a greater number of lightning strikes than a short storm with substantially fewer ice particles. A short precipitation core, perhaps up to only 20,000 feet, may be entirely rain, as most of the core would be below the freezing level, the level that's cold enough for ice particles to exist. Without a core of ice particles, you would end up with no lightning. For a taller core, perhaps up to 35,000 feet, a core of ice particles would exist above the freezing level within the storm, thus supporting occasional lightning strikes. Now for a very tall storm, representing an intense 50,000-foot tall thunderstorm, there would be a large, deep volume of ice particles aloft, and raindrops down low, supporting numerous lightning strikes. In fact, very tall storms can be associated with nearly continuous lightning and thunder. So as a precipitation core increases in height, and thus the storm increases in intensity, the potential for and frequency of lightning strikes increases. At times, an increase to nearly continuous lightning and thunder can be associated with a thunderstorm that is becoming severe with hail and damaging winds. Likewise, as the core weakens and becomes more shallow, the potential for and frequency of lightning strikes goes down until lightning ultimately ends. Keep in mind that the threat for lightning can continue for some time even as the thunderstorm is weakening, as ice particles may exist aloft to support lightning strikes. In addition, lightning can occasionally strike several miles away from the thunderstorm's location. You should remain in a safe location for at least 30 minutes after the last observed lightning strike or rumble of thunder. So now you know this amateur weatherman rule of thumb. Increasing lightning frequency relates to an intensifying thunderstorm. Decreasing lightning frequency relates to a weakening storm.